As the Queen's coffin was transported on her final journey to lying in state, the riderless horse at the front of the procession has a poignant and heartbreaking meaning. The Queen's coffin has made its way to Westminster Hall from Buckingham Palace yesterday on its final journey before lying in state. King Charles led the procession, and was joined by Prince Harry and Prince William on foot. Other members of the royal family, such as the Queen Consort Camilla, Princess Kate and the Duchess of Sussex Meghan Markle were driven. A riderless horse, sometimes referred to as a lone charger, could be seen towards the front of the procession. They are often seen during funerals, and have been used in the past to symbolize a fallen soldier. Even in modern times, the tradition has been used to mark the deaths of fallen police officers or deceased athletes. Many will see the use of a lone charger as fitting, especially given the Queen's lifelong love for horses. On her 4th birthday, the young Princess Elizabeth was gifted her first pony, a Shetland mare, by her grandfather King George V. Queen News: the lone charger can be seen at the front of the procession. Image, Getty. Royal family live, William and Harry side by side after being parted at Philip's funeral. Prince William and Prince Harry stood side by side as the service to begin the Queen's lying in state took place today. The brothers appeared to be closer than they were last year, with one source saying, "We are certainly not in the same place as Philip's funeral when William and Harry didn't walk side by side." Read live updates here. Later, in her teen years, the young Elizabeth was often seen riding alongside her father George VI and younger sister Margaret. The girls even had lessons when they were at Windsor Castle. This also helped inspire the Queen's love for horse racing. She was presented with her first racehorse, Astrakhan, after her wedding, and it made its debut at Ascot in 1949. Vanity Fair also reported that Royal Ascot was among the most important engagements for the Queen every year. In fact, when planning her year, it was said to be the first event to go into her calendar. Racing commentator Bruff Scott told Vanity Fair that the Queen even enjoyed heading out onto the course before the day's racing started. Read more. Devastated Princess Eugenie wipes tears at Queen's lying in state. Queen News: Charles, Anne, Andrew and Edward lead the procession. Image, Getty. All you need to know about the Queen's funeral. Key moments: Queen Elizabeth II's state funeral will take place on Monday, September 19 at Westminster Abbey at 11 a.m. Following the state funeral, the coffin will undertake a procession from Westminster Abbey to Wellington Arch, and then on to Windsor. Once at Windsor, the state hearse will undertake a procession to St George's Chapel, Windsor Castle via the Long Walk. A committal service will then take place in St George's Chapel, with the Queen laid to rest at the King George VI Memorial Chapel. Will it be televised? The Queen's funeral service will be televised across BBC One, BBC News, and on BBC iPlayer. Sky News will also broadcast the funeral on its TV channel, Freeview, the Sky News app and via YouTube. He said, "She used to love racing down the course before racing officially began. She probably knows Ascot Racecourse better than anyone else." Speaking to Horse and Hound magazine once, the Queen even discussed her favourite horses. Among them was Burmese, who she rode in Trooping the Colour for 18 years. Another was Sanction, the last homebred horse she rode. The Queen's head groom, Terry Pendy, once branded Her Majesty a fountain of knowledge in all things equine, you might say a living encyclopedia. Horse and Hound writer Martha Terry added, "The Queen's love for horses is infectious. I think that whenever we see her in the public eye, she seems most naturally happy when she is around horses." Don't miss Queen Rania of Jordan turns heads in baby blue dress with white heels. Inside, William and Harry support Charles as they walk behind Queen's coffin. Analysis: Princess Anne to act as King Charles III's closest confidant. Insight: Queen News, the Queen's coffin in Palace of Westminster. Image, Getty. The Queen also passed her love for horses on to the younger generations of royals. When the grandchildren used to visit her at Balmoral, they would take part in a range of outdoor activities, including pony trekking. This can be seen in archive footage from 1992, where the Queen is seen doting on her grandchildren, William, Harry, Zara Phillips, Tyndall, and Princess Beatrice. Her influence was clearly strong, as Zara Tyndall went on to become a talented equestrian. She won the eventing World Championship in Aachen in 2006, was nominated for BBC Sports Personality the same year, and Eve won a silver medal at the 2012 Summer Olympics. Meanwhile, William and Harry also went on to become keen polo players.